Hello, I'm Kevin Watler, and this is your CMR Daily Buzz. The Ministry of Home Affairs has expressed regret at the passing of Her Majesty's Cayman Islands Prison Service Officer Cashwain Mackenzie, who died on Sunday after he crashed his motorbike at the end of a race. The ministry, in a release, said Mr. Mackenzie was a jovial and pleasant member of the prison service team and garnered equal respect from his fellow officers and inmates he interacted with daily. Director of Prisons Mr. Daniel Greaves said the loss of an intelligent young officer has been difficult for his team. Deputy Governor the Honourable Franz Manderson also offered his condolences on behalf of the civil service. The UK Hydrographic Office has completed a seabed mapping survey for the Cayman Islands, uncovering information about the depth and nature of the seabed and its ecosystems. The data from the survey has been officially presented to and shared with the Cayman Islands government. Under the Ministry of District Administration and Lands, the Department of Lands and Survey will serve as custodians for the data. Additionally, the UK Hydrographic Office has also installed 4 tide gauges which remotely monitor sea level change. The Ministry of Health and Wellness has named Dr. Nick Gent as incoming Chief Medical Officer after an open recruitment process. The ministry said Dr. Gent is a highly reputable physician who holds over 20 years of public health experience, including his most recent post as Senior Medical Advisor Consultant in Public Health with the UK Health Security Agency. He has also worked as Director of Public Health in several district public health services. He has served as an executive member for multiple health service authorities within the UK National Health Service, with responsibility for public health, health protection, and commissioning a wide range of healthcare services. In addition to his work as senior public health official, Dr. Gent has worked with global bodies such as the European Union, World Health Organization, the World Bank, where he advised on legislation concerning public health, human rights, health regulations, and other matters. The first hawksbill turtle nest of the season has been confirmed in Little Cayman by Department of Environment's turtle team. Hawksbills are critically endangered, and the nesting populations in the Cayman Islands are extremely low in numbers. Often only 1 or 2 nests are found per year, and there are many years with no nests recorded at all. Hawksbill turtle nests look similar to loggerhead turtle nests, so it can be difficult to confirm identification without seeing a hatchling. Police continue to look for Luisto Eusebio Hernandez in relation to firearm offenses. He is considered armed and dangerous and should not be approached. If seen, call 911 immediately. The search is still on for 2 missing men. 53-year-old Noel Paul Manning has been missing since June 24th, and 26-year-old Adrian Williamson has been missing since July 6th. Now you are asked to contact your nearest police station if you see them. Now for a Storm Ready Cayman update, it's brought to you by Home Gas. The National Hurricane Center is closely monitoring 3 tropical systems in the tropical Atlantic. One is several hundred miles east of the Lesser Antilles. In case you have challenges with your geography, that's where the US and British Virgin Islands, Anguilla, St. Martin, Montserrat, and a few other islands are located. The system has a high chance of turning into a depression or named tropical storm. The other one is located off the coast of Africa. That system has a medium chance of turning into a depression or named tropical storm. And the third system is out in the middle of nowhere, really. It's what we call a fish storm. The closest land reference would be the Azores, which is about 850 miles away. Now, if all 3 systems strengthen to tropical storm status, the next 3 names on the list are Danielle, Earl, and Fiona. We are now entering the time of year that the tropics tend to get a lot busier, so be storm ready, Cayman. And special thank you to Home Gas for making these updates possible. Now for your CMR weather update, it's brought to you by WG Charters. Sunrise at 6:10, lots of clouds will be around. The temperature rises to the high 80s, but it will feel hotter than that. When the high temperature is at 88 degrees Fahrenheit and the relative humidity is at 72%, like the forecast calls for, the temperature will feel around 100 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds east at 10 to 15 miles per hour, then the sun sets at 6:40. At nighttime, the temperature falls to the low 80s. Looking forward, Friday and Saturday, the chance of a shower does increase again. Remember, it's summertime, so hot days, warm nights with scattered showers are typical for this time of year. CMR weather updates are brought to you by WG Charters. They offer private boat trips for a great price, so we encourage you to support them. Now for some regional and international news. The Solomon Islands has suspended visits by the U.S. and other foreign military vessels, American officials said Tuesday, raising concerns in Washington that the Pacific nation is turning away from engagement with the United States in favor of working with China. The Solomon Islands gave notice of the decision after a U.S. Coast Guard ship and a British Royal Naval ship failed to get timely approvals last week to make routine stops in a port. The Solomon Islands government formally notified the United States on Monday that it had placed a moratorium on all foreign military ships visiting, pending a review of its protocols and procedures. NASA will try again Saturday to launch its new moon rocket on a test flight after engine trouble halted the first countdown this week. Managers said they are changing fuel procedures to deal with the issue. A bad sensor also could be to blame for Monday's scrapped launch. The 322-foot rocket, the most powerful ever built by NASA, remains on its pad at Kennedy Space Center with an empty crew capsule on top. The Space Launch System rocket will attempt to send the capsule around the moon and back. No one will be aboard, just 3 test dummies. If successful, it will be the first capsule to fly to the moon since NASA's Apollo program 50 years ago. The Belize government, acknowledging that it was caught by surprise at the decision of nurses countrywide to stage industrial action on Monday, said outstanding monies owed to healthcare workers could be paid by Friday. The Health and Wellness Minister Kevin Bernard told reporters via Zoom his ministry had met with the Nurses Association of Belize and subsequently wrote to the Ministry of Finance regarding the payment. He told reporters that the nationwide protest caught him by surprise in light of the prior meetings with the association and that he had an agreement that had been reached in relation to an adjustment made to the calculation of overtime hours for shift workers and the return of monies deducted from nurses' salaries during the last pay period as a result of a short hour deduction policy. Jamaica's tourism minister Edmund Bartlett says the island's tourism recovery is ahead of schedule and only slightly behind 2019 levels. Bartlett noted that the industry is recovering faster than expected. Bartlett said based on the outturns for the year to date, Jamaica is trending 90% against 2019. Originally, it was projected that Jamaica would recover to 2019 levels by 2023 or 2024. The World Travel Awards Caribbean and North America 2022 was held in Jamaica. Caribbean and America's top tourism industry professionals and decision makers attended the red carpet gala event at Sandals Montego Bay, where the best in the area was honored. The World Travel Awards were founded in 1993 to recognize, reward, and celebrate achievements in the travel, tourism, and hospitality industries. That's it for now on Daily Buzz. Thank you for joining me. Please stay safe and God bless.